Daybreak. A game where you get chased, 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 and then finally do gens. Reminds me of another game. Anyways, as most of us know, it's getting a rewrite, and hopefully, the first testing phase will come out in December. And with that, I've made my fair few videos of negatively talking about Daybreak. However, they don't do everything terribly. I often talk about how killers don't have good designs, but a few of them actually have pretty decent designs, and they're actually really interesting with cool mechanics. Although Empress, cough cough, could be better with her dash, she's still pretty interesting. I do think that quite a few killers have the basis of having a good design. However, due to the inherent flaws in Daybreak's design and game, it makes their kit a little bit weaker. And not only that, the design philosophy makes that kit weaker as well. A killer who I think could actually be pretty interesting is Apostate. However, due to the fact that they've decided that she permanently keeps the stacks and different stuff along those lines, she just isn't very strong. Ignore how I don't have her, but I think the premise of having the passive be insta-down is pretty interesting. They just messed up with the fact that you can't actually ever fully get rid of the stacks, which kind of leads to no counterplay, but also just makes her ability less interactive and not as enjoyable, which is the main thing what you want when it comes to a killer's abilities. Even the well-designed killers have some flaws, like the slasher and how there's got no sound effect, small hitbox, stuff like that. Star Eater, the passive should be base kit in my opinion, but maybe that'd be way too strong. I'm not sure. I say that because the reason why a character like Hag works so well is because of the fact that she's hit and run, right? But Star Eater, due to his limited range, it makes him difficult to play a hit and run playstyle, which is clearly what they intended with the mobility. So you're forced into playing this anti-looping playstyle, which is amazing, don't get me wrong. I find him an incredibly fun killer, especially due to how difficult he generally is. I recall this video being a positive one. I apologise for negativity again. The Empress, known for her dash and how scary it is sometimes. But overall, she has a pretty good balance of gen control and anti-loop, which is very good for killers. Like I said before, her dash, too much control. In my opinion, she should be a little bit more restricted because that's what's fun about dash killers. The added difficulty of having to actually aim your dash and time it correctly, but also the fact that the survivor can actually dodge it. It's so interesting to me. But I've spoken enough. Do you want to watch me play the Empress? Probably not. I'm going to show you anyways. For this video, there's not going to be any speaking while playing because this was at the point I didn't have a mic, and when it comes to me playing killer, I can't concentrate. Not that I can't concentrate, but that I can't play killer and speak at the same time. I'll work on it.
You're not hurting.
I hope you liked the editing, by the way. It's new, and I really want to just do my editing in my videos. Yeah, bye.